4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment. Know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I gotta.
Salute to Calico, salute to Official. We got one more legend joining us. DNA is in the building.
There goes my
DNA,
nigga
pull up,
DNA,
brother.
my Aries brother.
Oh, he at Aries too? Oh, we
Yes,
run this
yes.
shit. We run this shit.
Me and DNA was the youngest niggas in it for a long time. Fuck chess. Fuck Eunice.
Hey, slow down, brother.
I was mad as hell when I wasn't the youngest nigga in the league no more.
DNA was good, bro.
Yo, it's the word.
We ain't here. We politicking. What was going on? You coming back to battle rap or what, man?
DNA versus Eunice.
I mean, hell no, not for him or Capo or the other nigga that's
Nah,
laughing.
nah,
All these
nah.
not,
Stay where
all these
safe
not,
at.
all these
Stay where
non
safe
shit.
at.
This is why I don't want to come back.
Capo,
It's
stop,
not,
stop. Let him let him get his bars off. Go ahead,
it's
DNA.
nondescript niggas acting like they got a voice, man.
What do you mean by that?
Real quick, I'm so sorry. Clearly we pushing back the versus space now, guys, because DNA want to finally show up and talk Eunice all of a sudden today. So it'll be on hold until further notice. Do and Lou Castro, you know.
Hey
Go,
DNA, you remember
go ahead,
DOA?
DNA.
Hell yeah, Calico. Yeah, I
Would you
remember that.
would you tell niggas newborn was popping?
Newborn was popping.
He
Newborn was
wasn't
popping.
no. I didn't come to New York to battle with nobody. That
Nah,
nigga was popping.
newborn was more popping than me when you
That's what
battled
I'm
him.
trying to tell
For
these
sure.
niggas, bro.
For
Niggas don't know
sure.
the history, man. Niggas,
For
niggas
sure.
get to the end of the history lesson and be like, "Oh shit, well I ain't know nothing about y'all back then." Duh.
Facts. Tati,
You
I heard this shot too. Yeah, I'm here, man. It's productive here today, man. I could be here today, man. Yeah, when it's not productive, you won't catch me here. But yo,
you-
Frank, what up?
what up, nigga? You think niggas don't respect you? Like niggas not respecting your legendary status?
Nah, I don't think that. I think all them niggas that's talking shit. No, I just think niggas don't know how to go about shit the right way. It's the same shit like when they just had the podcast with Jim, Fat Joe, and Jada, and Jada was saying like niggas got to go a better way about getting what they want out of it without not paying homage. Like it just be certain things you just, and I'm not just saying me. I'm Calico here. Certain niggas like it should be like niggas laid the groundwork for niggas to exist. What are we talking about? So you can say that, and you can still say you feel like you kill a nigga, but you don't got to try to discredit a nigga on what he did or what you feel like you would have did because you never had that seat. Everybody could talk about how nice they are. The accolades don't come with being nice. That comes with something else that sometimes I can't even describe. So until you get there and you got that, you shouldn't just be running your mouth because it's easy to say, "Well, if I was there, I would have did," but you ain't get there. You're not
Swear
even
to
close to
God,
being there.
not even close.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's always easy for a nigga to say, well, you know, 50's last album or Jay or even with Wayne. Niggas don't like Wayne album. I feel like niggas could give their
Shit
opinion
made
on
me
that,
so mad.
but you still gotta pay homage to. I think that's where the barrier is, where it's no fine line. Like I would never want a nigga not to talk shit, but it'd be certain shit I be seeing and just be like, all right,
When I
this don't
pop
even
a
make
Wayne
sense.
album in, if Wayne drop a new album and I pop a Wayne album in, I'm never looking for the bad shit. That's my thing. When
Yeah,
I appreciate greatness so much, I'm only looking for the verses he went crazy on. I don't care about when I hear some shit I don't like, I just go past it.
yeah.
To go and make a whole tweet and say Lil Wayne album trash, you don't love hip hop at all. That's how I look at it. Like you not even a student of the game or nothing. Cause no matter how trash Wayne album you say it is, you can learn something from that bitch. I know that for sure.
No, facts, facts.
So what's it gonna take for your return, DNA?
Money.
Yo.
I already told they ass what it take for these battles
Yo,
to
you
happen.
and Cal in here talking this money
Like is
shit.
y'all talking
Like
because that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, yo, listen, this is all I'm trying to say, right? And this is what I was trying to say to niggas before. Like, I know what I'm doing, right? At the same time, niggas would be like, yo, DNA's ducking, DNA's making excuses not to battle. But even if I can't battle a nigga per se on stage, but I'm giving him attention and talking to him, I'm like, are niggas lost and not understanding? That's still shedding light. I'm still giving back to the culture because I could just skip over him and act like he don't exist. But I'm not doing that because I think the nigga's nice. So it's like, I may not be able to help out in the way y'all want to see it by battling him, but I'm gonna still entertain it because shit, if it gets popping enough, or the money gets there, I'll do it. And if not, it's still a bunch of people now that hit me. Yo, DNA, who you arguing with? Who is that? So guess what happens? Unit stock is still going up. So when niggas is saying, yo, why are you saying this if you're not going? That's why I'm like, y'all don't understand the game. Me, I only do shit from a strategic standpoint. That's the Cal know as an Aries. I'm not.
I already
I
know.
don't do nothing from emotion. So that's why I'm like, I think he's nice. So I'm entertaining it because if nothing else comes out of it, at least I still in some way in my on my behalf, because I am for the culture, I help push his name get
For
forward
sure.
because I do want to see him win. But as far as doing the battle, it's just like I feel like a lot of times in my career to where I'm the most slighted legend. Think about this though, right? I'm the most slighted person that's in that legendary status because I always was just with whatever.
Yep.
That's why I'm like, I'm not coming back to do that no more. I was
Yep.
think about that. How the nigga that do the most
Battle
work,
anybody.
think about that, Frank. Though the nigga that put in the most work gets the most hate. We're not just
Swear to
talking
God.
about me getting on stage with niggas in battle, and that's one thing. Nigga, not only did I bring a sponsor to URL, I brought one to King of the
Yes.
Dot. I put
Yes.
money in the culture everywhere you could think about, and every time something get brought up, it'd be like, but I know what it is. It's when you accessible and you the nigga that just be like, yeah, I'll do it, yeah, I'll do it, yeah, I'll
Yep.
do it. I got you, I got you. In return, niggas don't give you appreciation back. That's all I ever wanted. I don't care about the money or da da da. Just be like, all right, so I see what I got to do. So now it's like I can't do it. What maybe y'all want to see. If I come back, that shit got to be 100% in my favor on what I feel like is going
Basically,
to do
he's
something for
telling
me.
y'all what the same shit I'm telling y'all about AZ. He don't give a. Y'all think DNA give a fuck if he battle Eunice in 2027? He don't give a fuck. Long as it's if he waited to 2027 and the bag is what it wasn't then, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about doing it 3 years from now, 4 years from now. I told Charlie. I mean, I told Head Ice. Bitch, I don't care if we never battle. I'll battle you 15 years from now with a head full of gray hair. Because the battle is always there, no matter what you say. As long as I don't get my ass, as long as I ain't dead, you ain't dead, that shit can happen.
Yeah.
Anytime.
So it's not about the opponent. It's not about whether it's Eunice or like Easy or one of these other people. It's just about the bread being right. You don't
I mean, I
care
mean, I
which one
mean,
of them.
nah, it's not
And
just that.
opponent.
Yeah, yeah,
And
no,
opponent.
it's not just that. Like my thing is, if URL, because they the ones one, they believe in them, they pushing them. If they said that it was him and they had the business right, then it would be him. But me, I'm saying I want to create history. Like if I am to come back, because this the thing. Like don't get it twisted. Y'all done see me my whole career. I done had gambling problems, and then at one point I was just battling because when I love to do it, then there was a point I was battling to not mean pay bills and handle shit. So if it was any of those things going on right now, it wouldn't matter who it is. It be like nigga, I'm a hustler. I got shit to handle. Run the battle, but I'm not at that place no more. I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta be something groundbreaking, especially where the coach is at. Whether niggas like me or not, e- everybody that took a break is needed to come back in the culture at some point to get the shit
Yes.
back where it was at. So me, if that's what I'm looking at, like yo, how can we get battle rap somewhere to where it was at, hopefully past where it was at or close to where it was at, then it got to be a battle that's going to shift the culture. You know what I mean? As nice as Eunice is, I don't think if you announce DNA versus Eunice, I think the people that really watch battle rap will go crazy, but that's not what we aiming at. I'm aiming at
Yep.
the niggas that watch me that don't, because a lot of moves that I made, I know niggas equated to, oh, it's DNA, but a lot of places I got into, they don't know nothing about battle rap. So
Mhm.
if I get in there and say I'm doing the battle, they're gonna be like, all right, well, DNA's battling such and such, and you can just tell by the energy of what the
Like
battle's gonna be.
who's that?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I
So what
just
what what's the matchup that has shifted culture to you? Like, give me three.
I mean, shit. I don't. Yo, the crazy part is, if I knew really, I probably would be back. I don't really know. I mean,
So you and Lux for sure. That's one, right?
yeah. I mean, cause yeah, he got outside. Yeah, that nigga. That round is probably the most viral round in battle rap. Yeah,
Okay. So then what about? And I'm just throwing ideas out there, and anybody else that got an idea, feel free to. What about you and Sean rematching?
this nigga Frank is dangerous.
That
I mean,
I'm just asking. It's just an idea.
I
I'm
mean,
just
be one of the
asking.
ones though.
nah, it is. It is.
He just
What are your
set you up,
thoughts?
B. He just set you up, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just asking questions. I'm gonna
Yeah. I
throw out
mean,
more names.
nah. When you talking about shit that breaks the internet, that shifts the culture. Yeah. I mean,
because they know you and him
yeah,
on platforms far beyond battle rap. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, exactly that. Lux, Mook,
You and Mook as well.
Surf. Like I'm just thinking of shit
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
just like, but you know what I mean? It takes a lot to that's the thing too when niggas not understand. I'm not trying to be pressed about it either because then you got the other side, like, is that what they want to do? So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I was just entertaining the thought because it sound I mean easy too, but with that one
Okay,
it's
you and Easy, do you rock with that matchup? It's very polarizing. Some people like it, some people don't want to see it. How do you feel?
I mean, if we talking about a big return battle, then yeah, but I know why people don't want to see it. People don't want to see it because they know what's gonna happen.
What do you mean by that?
Frank,
Nah, I'm
I
asking.
don't think people want to see
come on, my
easy.
nigga.
No, I don't know.
Come
What
on,
do
my
you
nigga.
mean by that, brother? You're a
Frank,
legend, but I'm not
Frank,
understanding.
his name says it all.
No, no, we're not
Like
doing that.
so,
What do you mean by that?
so look, it's an easy. Yo, listen, I, I'll say this like this, bro. Where everybody would expect me to go at, I'm not even. I wouldn't even touch on that. That's
Okay.
that. I like to challenge myself. So if you think, all right, DNA would beat him because of that angle, I'll be the first to tell you I would not even use that angle. I wouldn't say a bar about it, and I still would destroy him. It's just,
Destroy
bro.
DNA.
It's
That Easy's not a walk in the park, bro.
for who?
Bullshit.
All right.
Yo, all right. So Frank,
All right,
you
man.
gonna talk about drugs with a nigga that don't sell them? It's like it's obvious. Like that's what I'm trying to say. What are you about to tell me? I don't sell drugs, my nigga. I don't shoot niggas. I don't care. I don't do none of that. So now we gotta rap. And if we talking about me rapping to his rapping, it's a big like it's a big difference. Like,
But it's more to it. I agree. I think you're a better rapper, battler, but
okay, I'm a better
it's more
angler.
to it than
I'm a better
okay.
puncher. I'm a better schemer. I'm a better freestyler.
You
So
think you think you're a better angler than him?
for sure.
So he
Huh?
has nothing. He has
Frank,
no
you gas.
attribute.
Come on,
He
bro.
has no attribute that can win the battle. Is what you're
He
saying?
has no I mean, he has believability up until we don't believe him no more. So no.
I see what you're doing. You're a dangerous man. I see what you're doing.
No, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's nothing. I think when Easy was at his peak, people didn't want him to battle me because they felt like, you know what I mean? What they would say is you don't need a DNA battle, but in actuality, they knew I would be the one to stop his run. Once the run got stopped, now it's reversed. Now they don't want me to battle him, but I would do it because don't get it twisted. When I'm saying I think he's good, and I think he has, you know what I mean, outside reach to make the battle, you know what I mean, bigger than life. So I would never take that away from him. I'm not going to do, you know what I mean, say what I was saying about everybody else and then not pay homage because I do think he's definitely a credible opponent. But I'm saying once we get in there, it's not
Okay.
it's not gonna be. I just don't like, you know what I mean. It's not gonna be a good battle.
You haven't battled in a while, brother. You know, we haven't seen you in a
That
minute.
don't
You're a
that
legend.
don't mean
We
nothing,
know,
bro.
but I'm just saying he's been active for a
All right,
minute,
so
That
taking
watch
makes
this
tough
though.
that
Watch
makes
fights.
this
them
though, Frank.
better.
Can we say this though? And
Mhm.
we got battle rappers in here. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like when Cal battled Lux and when Mook battled Iron Solomon, it was a bigger shift of where battle rap went to see if they can adjust. I've been going almost 2 years, and due to battle rap taking a hit, I don't think that much changed in terms of how shit is delivered, how niggas go about rapping in that time. Like it just lucked up for me. I don't think that much
Damn.
changed.
I think about it. Battle rap ain't lose money until DNA stop battling.
Come on, Cal. That's enough.
Mm.
I ain't even want
He
to get
did
into
bring the
that.
money to battle.
You took
Now
the
let's talk
sponsors,
about it.
man.
You did bring the money to battle rap. Eunice did too, but talk about your experience.
Damn,
Yeah,
DNA.
yo, not yo.
Now I'm thinking. How
Speaking
mine
of that,
working?
man, it's a nigga named KD, man, naming himself KD with a career like Izgauskas, man. That shit don't add up, man. Shit don't add up. No,
Chill out on back and body.
Oh
nah,
shit.
because
Okay.
right when he said he didn't get my point when he was like, "Yo, at 23, all you was doing was battling," and I said I brought Harry. He like, okay. And I'm like, all right, then me and you is on two different playing fields. If you think I'm just throwing Harry's name out there to say that, that's to let you know I wasn't just battling. You think when all them cards is happening, I'm just battling? Like that's why I'm like, my nigga, I've never been the time period of me just battling was like 18 to 21. Now, like I said, I used to gamble. So what happened with that money? I mean, yeah. But nigga, I've been knowing how to get money off multiple things than just getting in the ring because that shit is, I mean, not even just the money. Cause like, let me change that. The money is because, and that's the thing too, right? I'm saying the money because of what I'm doing outside of it. My number doesn't come from I just woke up one morning and said, "Yo, I want this astronomical ass number." Nah, that's not even how I operate. It's I got so much shit going on, and I'm not gonna come back and rob the culture and just grab money. So I gotta stop what else I'm doing. So that means I'm not
Yep.
gonna be able to make that money. So that shit gotta coincide with at least let me break even to what I would have been making these 2 months. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No, I respect that.
That,
I
that
respect
that's
that
the only thing I'm
100%.
saying. Like I'm smart enough to know if I come back, I'm not gonna be streaming every day and running around,
Yep.
you know what I mean, doing interviews. It's time to lock in. So when that happens, I can't take a at the same time I can't do myself a disservice and take a hit to where
Yep.
now I'm not getting, you know what I mean? And I don't want to make more. I'm just willing to break even just to do it. So that's the reason why I
I
got the
get it.
number. Other than that, it would have
I
And
get
been
it.
niggas
yeah.
and niggas gotta understand, bro. The older we get, bro, that shit is a real job. When I got run in September, bro. That shit run me crazy every day.
Yo, Cal, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like I understand.
Ain't like when I was 22 and I could
Yeah.
just write these raps today if I wanted to. Like, nah, I got kids, bro. Like, I got real life shit going on, real bills, bro. I don't just got no
Facts.
cell phone bill no more. I don't just got no motherfucking go out and party money no more. No, this shit real life. I'm not that shit. That shit is way harder job nowadays than back in the day.
Hell yeah. For sure.
I respect it. I respect it. So you basically Lux, Mook, Easy. You didn't comment on the
Or
Sean rematch.
Cassidy.
Cassidy, I don't know about. What do you think about Cassidy?
Yeah, every
Is that
nigga
a
Nah, yo,
battle
yo,
battle?
yo, yo,
cast.
you know
Is
what's
that a
so
battle
crazy
you would
though?
take?
You know,
You a battle Cass?
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, yo, you know what's so crazy, and this is the shit that I know. I know it. I know it's people in there that's tight because that's the dilemma I have, right? When you ask the most competitive battle, Eunice ain't far off on that list on who gives me the
Yep.
biggest challenge. But it's like I just wish I wish battle rap wasn't where it was at, and his ascendance he would have turned into like Geechee or you know what I mean, Twerk or Brazen
Yep.
T Top. Then it would have been an easy call. But I mean. Cassidy, man, like, I mean, yeah, I guess if the money, like,
Yes.
yes,
Over Eunice for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
That
but
style
see,
clash
I
though. I
still
don't
would
know.
be
You and
like,
Cassidy.
AZ, you see what I mean about why I'm not hoeing Big Ice. Ice is the Eunice in that situation. Ice is probably could rap her ass off. But it's the who cares moment.
I
Hmm.
understand it now.
Yeah. And he wasn't even in here for that
yeah, and
conversation.
Frank, that's
We,
what I was trying to say.
we all know Eunice is a great opponent, but it ain't about that right now.
yeah, and that's
I
and
mean,
that and that's what I'm
Cassidy's a
saying.
legend, but I don't know what y'all would talk about for real. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
It wouldn't
You
matter.
and Cassidy, it just didn't. I don't know. What would y'all talk about? You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
It wouldn't matter.
Cassidy gonna talk about how he brought me to his video when I was 18.
Yeah.
Dog, dog, I had you and
And
Cortez,
signed your
dog, in the
t-shirt.
middle of Brownsville, dog. You was
Oh
a fan,
shit!
DNA. I had you and Cortez. You was my young
Oh
bull,
shit!
dog. That's what he gonna talk about. So, but that shit don't
That's
matter.
crazy.
But yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing where I was like, it's a tough situation, Frank. That like, especially with a, you know what I mean, with a comeback. But I feel like if it's history, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Like you can't really force it. That's why I'm not really pressed, you know what I mean, to be like, yo, let's just hurry up and get it done. Cause if I'm trying to create what I'm saying, then it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen.
But if I sent DNA a real check right now, he wouldn't give a fuck who name on the other side of the card.
No, 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 no. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I
He
wouldn't.
wouldn't. If it's a real check, if it's worth him getting out his bed, now it's back to the I don't care, I'll smoke whoever.
Yeah.
But if the money where it's at right now, we know where the money at right now. Bro, what the fuck am I coming out for somebody that ain't motherfuckers mad at me because I ain't battle Av? Bro, bring me Rum Nitty, bro. It ain't no disrespect to Av. He might be a good person. He might be a good battler. But he does nothing for me right now. I don't care how good he is. I don't care how good y'all think the battle gonna be. He's not gonna do nothing for me. And we can always do that shit in the future. We can battle when we 40. I don't care. Right now, not doing that right now. Unless somebody wanna send me some money to battle F. Like, it's simple.
Of all the options we discussed, DNA, which one would you lean the most towards?
I mean, the one that got the most. I mean, probably the luck shit, I guess. But I mean, who knows with that? Like that shit is like that's a fucking project in itself.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, just all together.
I'll say Lux or Mook though.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit right there is a. I don't. I couldn't tell you, bro. I feel like if Easy was still cool with URL, then it would be him because that would probably be I mean the easiest thing to happen. And it don't have to happen on URL, but when it don't happen on URL, it's like if you go to the trenches, then you know what I mean. That's I'm not opposed to going there, but you know what I mean.
What's the problem with battling on trenches,
I
brother?
mean, the fee I got, I'm gonna own the trenches after I get paid. So does he want me to own the trenches or not? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if he's cool with me owning the trenches and having part ownership, and you know what I mean, we can gentrify the trenches, then I'm with it. You know what I mean?
Oh
If
my
you want, if he
God.
want, if he want Bed-Stuy to look like the Barclays, we can do it.
Oh my God. What if it was in New York but on the trenches?
Nah, it don't matter. What I'm saying, Frank, is the amount of money I want. I would. You know what I mean, like I said, I would be. You know what I mean, putting up brownstones in the trenches. So I don't know if he. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's gonna happen over there. That's what I don't care. I don't care where it would happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen there. And then,
Okay.
and then I know if
Okay.
we go somewhere else, you know what I mean. I know, like, and I'm not. That's the thing. This is the illest thing that I could say to Capo and Eunice and all the guys coming out now. Enjoy this time, bro. This is the most easiest point of your career. Just kill. That's the
Yep.
best time of your career. Just
Yep.
kill. Once it gets to the point where you are a big brand and then you going at somebody else that's a big brand, it's shit that like it's certain shit easy will say that all trolling aside, I will understand it because he gotta be business gotta be right on his end too. Like it just can't go in my favor. But then that's where we gonna have a dilemma of, you know what I mean? How could we come to a mutual agreement? Same thing why I said the luck shit is difficult because when I was active, I kind of was leaning on the side of everybody in the culture, like, yo, this nigga be on some bullshit, he be doing all that. But once you sit out and you start seeing shit, I feel him. Like, yo, y'all niggas want me to battle. I need this. I need it line. So I don't knock it, but that shit is a process.
I think you deserve whatever you're asking for. You're a legend. You brought money to the game. You've done a lot behind the scenes that people not even familiar with. So, you know what I'm saying? You deserve whatever you're asking for. You know your worth. You already did hella battles of doing it for the right price and doing it for the love of the culture. You done all that. I seen your blog with Goods this morning. Y'all was talking about when y'all started getting paid for battles and stuff like that. So you definitely deserve every penny that you asking for. And I'm gonna do my part to try to make that happen. But me personally, man, I feel like if we do one, you gotta also come outside for units. It's gonna have to be a two battle situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about battling units after you get the big return battle?
I mean, after the return battle, it don't matter. It could be him. But Frank,
Okay.
let me ask you because
Hmm.
I didn't even know. You know what I mean? You just you know what I mean gave me some shit to cook up. But now that I know,
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by
now
that?
you said Eunice brought you into the picture. So now you know what I mean.
Yeah, I heard him rap and I became a
Oh, I
sponsor.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
100%.
no,
Yeah.
me either, Cal. That's what I'm saying. This is, I mean,
Oh, there's an angle
I'm gonna
alert.
put
What's
this
going
put
on
this in
right
my notes.
Nah, this nigga Eunice is the baby
Yeah, I'm
DNA.
gonna put
That's
this
what.
in. Yeah, I mean, thank you, Cal. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. I'm gonna put it in the notes. But
now? This is
yo,
crazy.
but honestly, Frank, like you watch this performance at Nome, you think what do you think if that battle actually happens? Because at some point is we're not gonna be doing this no more. What happens?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
The outcome.
Are you and Eunice?
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to your brethren?
What happened to him?
You were there,
I
and I believe that from what I heard, you was taking them around, and showing, hey, this the nigga that just 30.
wasn't
What
taking
did
that
you
nigga.
see?
This nigga act like I
What did you see? What did
this
you
nigga act
see?
like
I'm
I took this
asking.
nigga on a senior field trip. I didn't take that
I
nigga
heard you.
nowhere.
I heard you brought him around the Illuminati and
I
stuff.
ain't
This
bring
nigga,
I ain't
nigga that
bring him
just
around. I
30.
ain't bring him around no Illuminati. I gave him credit for showing out. But what I'm saying to
How
you
you
is
called the battle? How you called the battle?
I called the battle in Eunice favor. But
Mm,
I had a 2-1 Eunice when I was watching it. But
okay.
my
Okay.
thing is
Why are you letting Frank deflect from the
exactly
question
because
that
I
he
didn't ask him
asked?
that. I asked him what happens with me. I see him going around in circles, but I don't know what that has to do with me. But yes, what is your outcome if me and him get in the ring?
Um, when it comes to predictions, I don't allow relationships to come in the middle. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got you beating them 2-1.
I mean, okay, I respect that. Me personally, I when I seen him, it's so crazy that I kept. What I was saying was, I I don't like when somebody has a breakout performance and then you know what I mean, he just threw me in the mix because I felt like it was overshadowing what he just did, which was amazing. Because now you put me in a situation where it's like, and I'm being honest, I'm not no ego involved or nothing. Like I gotta give you your props, but now you talking about doing something totally different. Like, nah, what you did was great, but I seen 10 things he did wrong.
Like what? Like
Why would
what
I
did he
tell
do
you
wrong?
that, Frank? That's
Give me one. You got 10.
no,
One. You can't give me
no,
one.
no, no. That nigga's not a YN. He's a YM. He's a young man. I'm pretty sure he can figure it out. Smart.
So
He
the
he'll watch it on the watch
Yeah.
back and figure it out. And I got Eunice 2-1 for
you
him.
got
I
Eunice
think
2-1?
he can stand in front of you. Yeah, I do.
Who's
What
that?
do you think about that? That's Tati, the queen of the
Oh,
culture. How
she's
you
saying
feel
she had
about
him
that?
2-1 versus chess.
Don't call me that. That
She
sounds
said she had him
funny.
2-1 versus chess.
Yeah, she got him 2-1.
Yeah, I got Eunice 2-1 versus
Oh,
DNA
no, no, no.
for
I know
sure.
you meant chess and all that. Yeah, I get that.
No, that's not what she said.
I
I
get
don't
that.
do that. She said she got
What'd
Eunice
you
beating you,
say?
bro.
She not thinking that, man. Somebody
Tati, talk to this man.
Yes, I am.
somebody
I'm
spiked her teeth.
like I feel like he can fuck with you.
What makes you think he can fuck with me? That's what I'm trying to like. I get why people want to see the battle.
Mm.
Like, Copper, what makes you think you can fuck with me?
Hello?
I'm just nah. I
I
just want
know
to
I can.
ask
I know I
niggas.
can fuck with you. I know I can fuck with you. I got the bag to book you, Danny. Don't make me pay you to just die, bro.
Well, if you got the
Oh
bag, it ain't
my
too much to talk
I
God.
got
about.
the bag, bro. I got the bag. I'll book you on my league, bro.
Okay, so what type of bag is? Do you know what type of bag this is? This is not the Nike bag. This is the Louis duffel.
Nah, I get it now. You got the
Eh,
little raisin can and
Talk crazy.
The
BMF,
Louis
all that.
Okay,
Duffel.
so now I mean, as long as you got the
Match
Louis
all that.
duffel, I mean, talk to me, brother. My DM is
I
open.
can match all that. I got Prada bags over here.
Oh, excuse me.
Mm.
Okay,
You are real proud of me as we
okay,
speak, bro.
okay.
Like whatever we got to take it. I can make that happen.
Save it for the battle.
Yeah,
Save it
save
for
it
the
for the
battle.
battle. I don't. You saying you got the money? I'm asking you what makes you think you could fuck with me.
And I got the raps to follow that. You
Uh,
get booked, then you
I
die.
said,
You go back to New York. You on the plane
oh,
depressed. Like
bro,
man,
it
I just
sound good, bro. I
just
don't.
get that.
Yo, Capo, I don't. I seen you before, bro. You good, but I just don't. I've seen scary. Like this is what I'm trying to say, right? Whatever niggas want to say. I've taken the niggas that y'all like. All right, man. Who?
Nah. Finish what
No,
you gonna
Frank, because I'm,
say.
I'm just saying I've seen a lot of more dangerous new niggas than the ones that's here now, and what happened with them.
Wow.
So that's
We
why
got another legend in the building though. Cortez, you here?
These these Crucible babies different DNA. They ain't them PG niggas you and John was battling them. They ain't no Mr. Wavy and all that. These niggas
who that
different
saying
now.
that?
They can fuck with
Oh,
y'all.
That's Tati. I forget. Well, what like
I'm
what's
not
in? No,
against
no,
you.
no.
I'm
I just
just
want to know what's in
saying,
your tea.
like,
Like I know it's lemon and ginger in there, but I know it's
Hey.
something else in there too.
Oh damn.
ain't nothing else in here. I'm just saying,
Nah, I mean, yo,
man.
listen. I feel like you only gonna know until it happens, but I'm just saying based on seeing them, I don't believe they that different. I don't really think they that different.
Hey, Cortez, you here?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
What,
I'm listening to the bro talk. That's all.
what do you make of all this? Who do you think DNA should come back and battle? And what are your thoughts?
Me and DNA just had this conversation. I don't
Yeah,
even know.
yeah, Core, don't let that fly on him, my nigga.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't let
yeah,
that
yeah,
fly on him.
yeah. That's not that. Me and DNA had this conversation a couple of days ago. So there's a lot more he could do and he should do. I do not think Eunice is his comeback battle at all.
Oh, okay. Well, you from New York. Who you had? Eunice or Chess?
I didn't see the battle. I didn't go that day.
That's a good excuse. I respect that. I
I
Nah,
respect
mean,
but
I
that.
yo,
heard. Now listen, I heard Eunice did great.
he
I
did
I
his
could see.
numbers.
Yeah, like and everyone told me Eunice won. Like, there's not one person that told me it was close. You know what I'm
Was it
saying?
was it
So
the crowd chanting 3-0? Was that why they said he
Yo,
won?
but yo,
no, no,
Core,
no,
I'm gonna
no,
be
no.
honest with you though. I'm gonna be honest with you. The battle was close, my nigga. Now I know niggas
Oh,
don't want to hear that, and I know they look. They dumb. This is why I don't be in the spaces, man.
No,
I
no,
gotta
no.
get out
Talk
of here,
about
Because
talk
man.
that
we
shit.
I gotta
know.
go,
now
man.
what that got
I
to do
gotta
with the
go.
We we
spaces?
Why
we
you
can
Nah, I'm
say
agree
fucking
to
with
that?
y'all. I'm fucking
disagree.
with y'all. I'm
What
fucking
that
with
got
y'all.
to do with the
I'm
spaces?
fucking with y'all. Yo, but no, what I
I'm gonna light your ass
He
up
like it
later.
here. He
Say
like it
spaces
here.
again.
nah. What I'm saying is, yo, y'all not gonna see it that way because y'all just going off the momentum. Me, I'm saying that because it's the situation where Chess has to drop 60. And if he just put up 28 and Eunice goes for 30, it's over. And that's what happened. Like when you battle, this is the intensity you got to understand battling a new person. It happened to me. I battled Vixen. They said I got 3-0 on the playback when the COVID shit happened and they watched it back. I won the fan vote on caffeine because the hype went away. But I blame that on me. I would say I lost because it shouldn't have been that close. If you and that's what I'm saying. Like if I battle Eunice, I have to destroy him. If I
But
don't destroy him, I lost the battle. Like whether however people want to count it or not, that's just the way the narrative is. It's more people that know me than him. So if the battle gets announced and niggas see Chess and Eunice and they say, Chess, who you battling? Oh, you gonna kill that nigga. They don't even know how nice he is. They just feel like he's not known. Chess is boom. So now when you get to the battle and you like, damn, this Eunice nigga, I was in the crowd. It's like, who this? This nigga's crazy. It's over because you
mm,
seeing something you never seen
The
before.
element of surprise.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying
word.
to tell Frank. Now that that trick is out the book and we seen him and we know how good he is, if he came to me, that's out the way, champ.
I don't know about that.
I won't let y'all do
I
that
don't
though.
think. I
Chess
don't
first
think.
was good. It was very choppy.
His
His
second was
second was his
crazy.
best round, and his third was
His
horrible.
third wasn't
But
horrible.
Eunice, it was quick. His
They
third was
off
horrible.
nostalgia. Just
It
like they
Yeah,
was.
saying,
history.
just like they
History.
saying like we, you know what I'm saying, like we hype because it's chess. I mean because it's Eunice. They have off nostalgia because a nigga naming his resume is not fire.
It
I
is.
thought his second was great. I like
Unless you
his
didn't.
No,
second.
his
He
second.
didn't
Hold
end
on,
it like
his
nothing.
second
We
was
talking about his
Wait,
fire. I'm
third.
wait,
talking about
wait,
his
wait,
third.
Listen, if you
wait,
ain't
wait,
create
wait,
history,
wait,
you're not gonna understand that round. That's a
wait. What do
historical
you
Yeah, all
round.
mean?
right.
Wait,
That was
wait,
not
wait. What
the
do you
man,
Frank,
mean?
man,
shut
Frank,
Hold
stop
up
on.
for
it.
a second.
History. I'm in the spaces arguing with Tati. History. I'm applying pressure on pressure. History. I cook Capo. History. See what I'm saying?
Huh?
Until
Wait,
you
Tati
make
is
hello?
not
history, you're not
correct.
gonna understand that.
Hello.
And how did the round end,
With
please?
history.
Right.
Yo, but
Okay.
what you mean? What you mean by like a
That's a
nigga
no.
name and his resume? Like, isn't like I don't understand what you mean
It
by
was
that.
how he structured it though,
Nah,
Cole.
I
Like
thought that shit was fire,
he
honestly.
was just listing names and saying history after. One no punch with it, one no bar setup. It was just listing people and he listed some people he lost to. Like so it's
No, but
like
he wasn't trying to say he won. So this is the reason why I liked it, Frank. He wasn't trying to say he won every battle. He's trying to say you got me against a new nigga. Like this is a problem for me, nigga. I've been creating history. Now I get why y'all don't like it online because you're not in the building. So you just like, okay, this nigga's just naming a bunch of things that he did. But it's that is a move for the building. That got to be credited. That's a move
If
okay.
in the
that's the
building. That's
case,
a
then why
performance
was
in the
the
If
building.
building
if
yelling 3-0?
Great. That was my follow-up.
Okay,
Thank you,
That
Trina.
doesn't mean that he's wrong. That doesn't mean that it just didn't work. That
no,
doesn't mean it's whack if it didn't work.
no, it
It just
worked.
means it wasn't.
Let
It
me tell you what
wasn't.
happened, Cord.
it
They don't
didn't
want to
work.
assess the battle like, and I get it. Y'all never gonna assess it from the perspective of a battle rapper. Battle rap is momentum. When Chess finished his third round in the building, it was 1-1 to people in the building. I watched them, regardless of how everybody else felt. They was throwing it up.
Bro, on
Eunice
cam, I
go.
was making the jazz face during that part. I don't care what nobody say. It was fire.
That shit was hot.
It
That's
was
what I'm saying.
fire.
But so now
Okay.
watch this, J2. When
Okay.
when Eunice start his third round, y'all can say whatever you want. That third round was nasty at the beginning. That shit was wild, slow.
No,
It
it was
it
a
was
slow
slow
cook up.
and
It was
shit.
slow.
It
It
was
was
I
slow
slow
want
and
to
cook
shit.
keep
up.
it
It was
real.
dry, and niggas was about to get him out of there. What I liked about
But then
Eunice,
he ended it strong though.
exactly. So guess what happens when you do that and you go last, Frank? You're the lasting impression in the building. It's over.
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
that's where the 3-0 chance came from. Like, wow, we thought it because everybody thought it was over for him. Like Chess just did that history shit. His round is starting off nasty. But what I'm giving him credit for is that most people would have crumbled in that moment. He fought until he got that reaction and built that momentum, which I think he ended his third strong. But that's where the 3-0 chance come from. I don't
I
think it was a
respect it.
3-0.
I
I
respect it.
mean,
Jay
but don't get
Black
it
is here.
twisted
And
though.
Chess started
Eunice
off
got to
his
run with it.
third strong, and then Chess started off his third strong and ended horribly. And throughout, it was horrible to me. Like if you're going to do a legendary round, which I think is the cheat code for y'all to do a legendary round going against some of the up and comers and things like that, but you gotta land it. It landed
Yeah, but
flat. We
Tati.
don't want to hear history,
Yeah, but
history,
Tati.
history, and
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
Tati. What the fuck do you expect when y'all new niggas have 50, 60 battles to research and point out and blogs? We niggas have 500,000 fucking views. Niggas have fucking 500 fucking blogs for y'all to study.
Yeah,
Niggas have over
Tati,
hundreds of battles for y'all to study, and
He's
y'all
still,
niggas
but he's
got
still a
nothing.
rapper.
What?
He's still a
That
rapper
doesn't mean
though,
nothing. If
right?
you're a rapper, then you
It mean
understand exactly what I'm
everything.
saying. You have a lot of research to do and nitpick and look at. You can sit there and be like, yo, for the last 15 years, I could actually pick out enough material to talk to about DNA that it could be refreshing. And then DNA is gonna sit there and be like, the fuck I gotta say about Eunice? He battled Nitty, he battled Chess,
Unfortunately,
because
though, Eunice
nobody's
didn't.
watching the earlier battles really. Like DNA's not gonna be talking about an obscure battle when
nah,
he was on
but core,
fucking
that's the
a
difference to let
lower
them know where
Okay.
league.
I'm at with it. I've been watching
Okay.
Unit since Hanzu. I know, I
No,
know,
I
I know.
understand that. No, DNA, I understand that.
Nah, that was for
I'm
Tiny
familiar
Core.
with
That wasn't
Eunice
for
too.
you.
No,
So let her know.
It's okay. I'm gonna light y'all ass up. I'm letting
Hey,
no,
hey,
y'all
no,
finish
no,
though.
no, no. But what I'm saying is though, if you think that's a cheat code, what I'm saying is the cheat code is also understanding that when we take on these new guys, they gonna have a lot more material to rap about. And you know where a lot of the new guys fuck up at? They just do the gumball and the typical shit when they should be taking angles and should be learning how to incorporate all the other shit in there also, because they have a whole plethora of shit to rap about against us. We literally just have to rap because we can't talk to y'all about 2 years ago when you was on No Name Battle League and you battled this guy that no one knows about and you fucking choked. Like we can't
I mean,
bring
Corey,
that
that
shit up.
I
sound
do
good till they tell
understand.
her.
I understand that as well. I do. So I get that. That is like a cheat code for them, right? Since
Yeah, that's
y'all
what I'm
been
saying. It
around
just
longer,
levels the
they're
playing
able to
field a
say
little bit,
more.
you know?
Yeah, no, so I do understand that. I just feel like if y'all are going to do a legendary round, it should be legendary. He just did not do a legendary round correctly to me in
Yo,
that
but there's
third
always
at
hit or
all.
miss. Like you could have an idea. We've all had ideas, and we're like, yo, this shit is hard. This gonna be lit, and then that shit, it's not
But
it,
core, the
baby.
shit
Like
was
it
fire in the
happens.
building. I'm gonna watch it back. But
Yeah, yeah. I
No,
see.
it
That's the thing. I
wasn't.
wasn't in the building, so I don't know.
niggas was
But
jacking it in the building.
but
Niggas wanted to make history, my nigga.
because
Man,
he's home too, so why not cater to the crowd?
DNA
Niggas
is
don't get home credit.
lying.
Yo,
I
it's
was in
funny
the
because the
crowd,
New York
Toddy. I
bat.
got off the stage.
But yo,
Niggas
Everybody
was
that was in
jacking
the
it.
building came on this motherfucker
Yo,
saying they
listen, man. Yo,
hated
listen,
it.
Core. We could tell her major was English, man. She just don't like history, my nigga. Nigga made history, man.
Wait, but look, DNA, you definitely need to have that sit down with T with Tati because it's I think I got some things to talk about. But Cortez, who do you think will win in the battle with Unity and DNA?
oh no, I think DNA will 30 him. DNA will clear him.
Have you seen Eunice battles?
Of course I have. Remember
So
I
how can you
battled
say
King.
that?
Remember I battled King, and I know that him and King been going on a back and forth shit. So I've been paying attention to a lot of the new guys. You feel what I'm saying?
I
DNA will.
don't think King can fuck with Eunice.
I mean, I disagree with
Respectfully.
that, but that's a whole different story.
English different,
I
man.
disagree with that. I disagree with that big time. But I will say, um, I don't think DNA is the right move for him. Like yeah, he
Okay.
beat chess, but it ain't the right chess move to go from chess to DNA. No, that's a
You
different.
scheming,
Oh, he's
Core.
That's
You
a
cooking.
scheming
different.
He's
giving
cooking.
too
He's
much.
cooking.
That's a whole different. Like it's just different. It's just it's very very different, man. Every time I don't even understand why we even having this conversation. That's why me and DNA had the convo about who his comeback should be. I called him ASAP. Like, yo, bro, no, that's not your comeback battle.
What do
Like,
you think
no.
about him and Easy?
It's easy.
Easy's different. Easy's established. That's a whole different thing. You know what
How
I'm
you call
saying?
that battle?
Um, I still got DNA winning. You know what I'm saying? I still
Is
got
it a
DNA
30?
winning. I don't know
It's a
because it
40.
depend on the setting. Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody that DNA comes back to right now, unless they've been out the game as long as him, they should be worried. Like you talking to some, you talking to somebody. I've literally seen DNA put together 3 rounds overnight, the night before the battle. Put together all 3 rounds on a Friday night, go on
Eh,
stage on
That's the A
Saturday,
Ward battle. That's what you talking about.
and I've seen him do it a couple times. Ines, the A, well, I've seen you do it like literally have nothing, cook up overnight 3 rounds and perform it flawlessly and beat the shit out of niggas.
But battle rap's changed though, y'all. It's not the same
No,
sport y'all remember.
No, no, no.
Like,
Battle rap changed, but that doesn't mean battle rap got better.
Battle rap hasn't got better,
Whoa,
Frank. Like, so that's
It
what I'm
hasn't
trying to
gotten
say.
whoa,
better. It hasn't gotten better.
whoa.
It
Frank.
Wow.
hasn't got better.
Frank, just shut up, Frank.
Irvin. Nome wasn't at Irving Plaza.
Shit was at the
Nome was at.
Gramercy, man.
It was at the Gramercy Theater. That was fucking. That was the venue we had for any given Sunday. Shit like that.
All right.
That
So
was
let me
that
tell you
was.
this, Frank.
That's not.
Let me
That's
say
not.
this. Let me get
It's
all the
not
new.
better.
I want to get the new niggas mad, man, because I want them to help push the culture forward, and they need to hear this. Nah, Capo, this for you. In my day, Chilla Jones and JC was so lit because them niggas didn't wait for a DNA or Cortez and nobody else. Them niggas made their own battle within their class, one of them ones in the classic. You gotta think about these niggas now. They're only being brought up in a high standard when they attached to somebody that's established. So your
Hold
answer's
on, hold
there.
on. Could you please repeat that one time?
That's
Is
not
Kyle still
true.
in here? Kyle,
Nah,
you
Cal did.
there?
He did.
What does it
No, we
matter
need
if
to
Call
get
getting
Cal is
Cal
still
mad.
in
ass
here?
back
Oh,
What is
though.
okay, all
what
right,
does
all
that
right.
matter if Cal is still in? What's the point? What
Because
what
he
what
was
battle you gonna
argu
say?
he was arguing a completely different point earlier. We was trying to explain to him that you could get a name with somebody in your class or a name that's above you. Either way, if you make a classic, you make a classic. So we was
So
literally
what new
saying the
niggas
same
made
thing with DNA.
classics? So
We
what
was
new
saying
all
the
you
same.
all you have to do is name two niggas that made a classic.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Hansel
No,
and
hold on.
Eunice.
No,
Oh, I
That's not
she
can give
agreeing
you
with
no,
one,
that's
DNA.
not
but
She agreeing with
Oh,
right.
him.
okay,
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Like
okay.
I'm saying, JC and Chilla, they didn't wait for no big name. Them niggas got their spark from battle, from creating that battle with each
But
other.
Hansel and Eunice is one of them ones. Justice and Hansel,
That I'm gonna be honest with you. I love what you're saying. Hanzu and Eunice is not JC and Chilla.
it is for our era. Shout out to
Oh
Eunice.
my
nah.
Don't say.
goodness.
We can hear
yeah,
you,
go ahead,
Eunice.
Eunice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to stop right. I had to jump right in right when y'all was talking about that BS with the whole new class, all that yada 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 nonsense. Like respectfully, right? Me and Hansel may not be whatever, like, because I know y'all saw JC and Chill Alive, y'all older, whatever the case may be. Hansel and Eunice, I've seen multiple people say, like, continuously as they keep watching it. How old is that battle now? Like 2, 3 years now? People saying, still calling
Like
it a
3 years.
classic.
So.
Now, nobody said the value of that battle went down. None of that case may be. So I don't even want to hear y'all try to diminish that battle at all,
I'm not
respectfully.
trying to diminish.
And
I'm not
They
trying to
can't.
diminish it. I'm saying I
that's
watched the battle. That's where I thought you was nice at. The battle is fire. It's not.
cool.
I'm talking about the impact of JC and Chiller. That's not you. This is what you got to say. I don't get to determine the impact on my battle. Neither do you. That's just
That's a
that's what
that's a
happens when the
that's a
battle
fact.
drops.
And I'm going off of what everybody else is saying. You hear me?
Yeah, but
I'm
who's
not I'm not
everybody
going
else?
based off of all the people who are watching the battle,
No, but see,
the
that's the
Yeah, but
casuals,
bro,
the
it's
the
gotta be an
diehard fans,
impact
all
see.
everybody
This is the
else, all the
argument.
Yeah,
comments,
but
the
this is
the
what I'm saying though. Your impact has to exceed just the people that are watching this battle shit. When the impact exceeds it and it just starts being like, I don't know if you understand. Like people say viral, but I don't really think you understand what it means when you have a battle and it goes and it really goes and travels like it could be fire for the culture, but when it's just fire and it's outside the culture where everybody, casual people, it's an impact where it puts your name in different places where your phone call will ring and the price will jump immediately. You'll be like, oh shit,
I
they
mean, hey,
throwing this type of
that's
bag.
and I hear you.
And it
That's
start
what happened for me
and it
after
might
that
get there
Hansel
for
joint.
you,
I ain't
of
gonna hold
course. It could get there for you.
you. Yeah,
But of course, I'm not saying anything like that. And it's not diminishing the battle.
right.
Sometimes battles happen too early too, right? For two new guys,
That's a
right?
fact. That's a fact.
Right? I think me and you spoke on that before when we spoke on like King and other situations. Like sometimes things happen too early. Don't let it happen too early. Let it pause, let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Like let it build. It's better for the culture with you guys in your classes to do that because a lot of the guys they'll get a look and they'll get washed. And then it's like like people are good on them because you're not established the way the older guys are yet. That's all. Everyone said you did your numbers, so great. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think DNA is like the strategic move. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what is your next move. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know how you want to play it. But you had Nitty in the small room, right?
Right.
Right? You did great in that battle. You know what I'm saying? You got chess on a big stage. Now I think you fully understand there's a big difference on that stage opposed to being in a small room, and maybe you figuring out your writing on both stages, which is very key also with how you write your material. You understand? But everyone else that's just from the outside looking in, they're not gonna understand that. You're understanding all this now. You're traveling now. You're going to different places. Let your name and let your style get accustomed to what the people see. So when they sit there and say Eunice, they sit there and say, all right, I know what to expect from him now. Not just be surprised. Then when people know what they expect from you and they look for that, and that's what they're clicking a Eunice battle for, that's what entertains them, then maybe, down the line is when you get a DNA, because then they'll sit there and say, all right, we know what we want from DNA. We know what we want to see from DNA, and we know what we want to see from Eunice, and we know what to expect from Eunice. Then that makes it a real battle. Then that makes it a headline. Then that makes it something where people are gonna pay to see it. But if it just happens now, they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, they just throwing the young kid on DNA, but I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't want
Yeah,
that.
and I definitely hear what you're saying. And me and DNA talked about this yesterday as well. Like, if it don't all the way make sense, like, I ain't tripping. That can happen later on, and it could even be a better battle. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I'm just, I'm I just like got a 3-0 chant over it, and when the whole everybody, like the majority of the culture, was
And
doubting
bask
me
in
in
that
this.
moment.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
bask in that moment. You know
And
what I'm
I
saying?
definitely am, right? I definitely am. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just taking the shots at the people that I can, because the people within my class, a lot of these people, I'm not gonna go specific, have been ducking me. There's
Talk
nothing I
about
can
it.
do
Who?
about that.
Who?
Them niggas have been ducking me. I'm not gonna put them out there like that. Y'all gonna find out for
Nah,
yourselves
put
later
them
this
out
year.
there.
Put him out there.
They've
I
been
say like
ducking
this.
me.
All right,
So,
but
and I, no,
Eunice,
no, no, hold on. Let me finish. So, I have no problem smoking everybody else that I get to DNA. You feel me? To make that make more sense for everybody else. I
uh-huh.
already feel like I'm more than capable of smoking DNA. I don't care how crazy that sounds. I sounded crazy for saying that versus chess, and what happened on that, whatever the case may be. I
That's
did
not
what I was supposed
crazy
to
for
do
you to
there.
feel that way. You're supposed to feel that way.
Your
Great. All
background
right, cool.
sound
So I'm
crazy,
glad
but that's not
that
crazy.
definitely
Nah,
that
that's
my back.
crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
know my
crazy.
background.
That's crazy.
So I'm glad that's understood. You feel me? So hey, I'll put it like this, right? I'll Wusa, Danny, or Sick, or that could happen on Summer Madness. You feel me? Wusa within my class, more
Fire.
than capable of rocking that big stage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Danny, a lot of people feel like that would be a better test for me on the stage as well. And then
Fire.
Sick, stylistically, that already makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
be a
Got
hundred with you though. I don't feel like you can. I mean, do anything but stand on the stage with me. But that's here nor there. But what I do feel is I do.
I disagree. Hey,
No,
you're
no, no.
allowed to
Of
feel like that.
course,
You're entitled to feel like, for
of
sure.
course. No,
Definitely.
fight a spot on Summer Madness for sure. I believe you'll be on there. So
that's
that's a
fire.
win in
That's fire.
itself.
I
Cortez, I had a
appreciate that.
question.
But when I
Somebody in the
catch you,
You're not gonna
when I
catch me,
catch
bro.
you, it's lit for you. I
It's not
promise
lit
you
for
that.
me, bro. It's lit
Yes,
for
it is.
you.
I promise you.
Yo, man, this guy's crazy,
I
man.
like his energy. I like his
I
energy.
like it,
So
but
they
what happens? What happens after that, bro? Like that's
he cooks you. Sound like he's ready to cook you is what he
you could be
said.
ready to do a lot of things, my nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, we just gonna pay your fee and see what happens. At this point, like I don't know what's
Frank,
going
Frank,
on.
No, no,
that's
no, 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 no. Make it. Nah, we gonna make this
oh
worse for
no, no.
him.
I'm,
Since
I'm
he
here. Yo,
he feels like no, no, no. It's
listen. This is why
cool.
Spaces is
Make it worse for
documented.
him. I'm
Frank said, "Yo,
telling you.
Core, why you here, Core? You my man. You my manager in this situation. We outnumbered. I done heard Capo tell me he had a big bag for me. I didn't heard Frank say he got a big bag for me. He a Prada bag. So I'm interested to go to Fifth Ave. I'm interested to see what this Frank sponsorship is like, man. We'll talk when we get off of it, man.
Listen, man. Cora, somebody in the comments had a very good question.
What's
They
up?
said you sat down and then came back and battled King. Why wouldn't it make sense for DNA to sit down and come back and battle Eunice?
See, I battle King because my whole thing behind it was I was going for a different reason. You understand what I'm saying? And the things that I was handling, I just wanted to see if I could get back and clear my mind. You know what I'm saying? That was more of a test for me. You feel what I'm saying? To come back. And I didn't want to just come back and battle Av or, like I got ill will next. Like I wanted to test myself and actually test myself against somebody that's new just to figure out what's been going on. Cause when my disappearance from battle rap was a complete shutdown. I wasn't watching battles. I had too much shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew I have to get familiar with what's going on, the new styles, the cadences, all that shit before I make my return. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I chose King. DNA's motivation and everything is entirely different. DNA's been doing other shit outside of battle rap, and he was just waiting for the right look or the right bag because he understands its value. You understand? It's two different point of views.
I respect it. I respect it. DNA, I think you can see people got love for you. They want to see you come back to the culture. So the anticipation that is there, the respect is there. If you happen to lose this, if you lose this battle, what does it mean?
To what?
If you lose your comeback battle, what does it
We
mean?
don't even
And if you win it, what does it mean?
Frank, we don't even talk like that. When I win it, it just means I can still do it.
No, no, don't do that. Nope, nope, nope. Ain't nothing guaranteed with me. Because
Uh,
everybody was saying when
what?
chess wins, and what happened?
Eunice, slow down. He said my comeback battle. That's not you, young
Oh,
brother.
all right, all right, all
That's
right.
not you, YM. Slow down. All
Just making sure.
right, you too. Yo, listen. I'm sorry, bro. You gonna have to, I guess, show me. I don't. I watched it. Like I literally said.
Great.
I literally
I
no no
will.
no. I
I'm
literally
more than
came to
happy to
no.
show you.
No, I
I'm
literally
more than
came to
happy to
Nome
show
to
you.
see. Cool. I went there. I was at Fanatics Fest. I made it my duty before I went home. Yo, let me
You have
come to
fun.
Nome with my own two eyes because I don't want to hear nobody gas it up, and let me see what this hype is about this kid Eunice. And I left there like, son is nice, but he ain't DNA. So I don't know what you like.
You're right. I'm Eunice.
But
Clear
that's not
difference
a.
for sure.
But bro, that's not enough, bro. Like look how look. I got you. I'm already. I got this. The most excited we ever heard you. Any other time you monotone.
That's literally not
Yeah,
true.
it literally is.
No,
It
it's
literally
not.
is.
I'm fucking
Nah,
I
that's a
was I
narrative.
was
That is a
excited
Yes.
narrative.
right after the chess battle. What
No,
you
no,
mean?
no. I seen you with the face off with chess. I'm like, yo, this nigga's boring, man.
That no.
We're
We're
not
not doing
talking.
that
The
respectfully.
highlight of you and chess face off
No,
was you doing more
see that's what
push-ups.
and that's a fact,
You
right? Here's the thing
strong,
though.
but I mean
Here's the
that
thing
don't
though.
mean you
No,
entertaining.
no,
You
no,
scrolling
that's
is
a fact. That's a fact.
crazy.
Here's the thing though, right?
Yes.
See, you don't even realize what I was doing there. I was already like baiting him into doing certain things. I ain't even have to get lit like that for him to start saying certain things. And then now look how crazy he looks.
Eunice.
You feel me?
Don't show
I
your
don't,
hand.
no. I
Don't show
can do
your
that
hand to
because
these
that's what a
niggas.
vet does, and he sees he knows what I can do. I'm not playing. I'm not oblivious to none of this stuff, and he knows what I'm capable of. So he's gonna play the game as far as like, you know, he's not really, no, you know, he's a vet. All these different things. He's gonna
Yo,
say all these
Eunice.
different things. And
Eunice, can I ask you a question?
what's up?
You feel like you ever lost a battle?
I feel like I've lost before.
Yeah,
Hey,
You
franchise.
feel
Cortez, why
like
you
you
do
feel
that?
like that.
Why
I
you
don't
do
feel
I
that,
like I've lost
Cortez?
on URL though.
You
okay.
lost the
Do you feel?
franchise.
Not on URL.
I didn't say that.
All right,
I'm
all
just
right.
But
no,
Look,
no,
that's
no,
not
no.
that's not.
Just
Yeah, I didn't say that
no,
either.
no, 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 Core. But just for niggas that think I got tabs on you, my man. I know what you been. Yes, you lost the franchise. I know. I seen it. You
do
before
you
whistle.
feel
This is
like? All
crazy.
right, now let me ask you this: Do you feel like you're a better writer than franchise, right?
Yeah,
Okay, but you still lost. But you still lost that battle, right?
yeah,
So do
yeah.
you feel like you learned? Do
Judge
you
lost
feel
for
like
sure.
you learned from losing? Do you feel like it created something? Like it motivated you to like never be in that position again?
Absolutely.
All right, that's
Yeah,
good.
I'm not.
That's good. That's
You
good.
thought I was gonna admit? Nah, come on now. I'm not.
Close
But I
game
didn't
good.
know. I didn't know you lost the franchise. But I know franchise. Of course, I battle franchise. So like, I'm looking at it like, okay, writing wise, I think you're the better writer. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to know what you took from it when you sat there and it's like, damn, I'm better
Oh,
than him, but I still lost
yeah,
because it's
cause
possible. So
yeah,
that's why I'm
yeah. That's
saying
definitely it's
about
definitely
certain
possible. Cause
battles
I
when
realize
you
it
sit there
goes a
and
lot
say,
more into it's a lot more than just writing when it comes to battling. I get that.
all right,
So,
all right.
and I definitely learned my lesson from that because what I do with chess. All right, then.
Who's driving?
All right.
Hey,
Units.
What up,
fine.
y'all?
I'm the one driving.
What's up? What's up, D? What's up, Bodega?
What's the
What up?
word?
Hey, Fonz, you would be
What's up,
DNA's return
Ahmed
battle?
Johnson, head ass nigga? Frank White.
You would be DNA's return battle,
Yeah,
Fonz?
can I
No,
ask a
sir.
question? Like, are y'all gonna do this versus? Like, what we doing here? Like,
Yeah. We about to get
I'm
into
trying to
that.
figure that out, gang. Like, you know what I mean, I appreciate DNA pulling up. You know what I'm saying? DNA ain't been around the culture in a minute, but come on, gang.
Yo, Lou Castro, man.
Your verses is gonna be in
I
Tati's
agree,
space,
Lou.
Lou, not in
I
mine.
agree.
This
It's
energy is
Frank.
wild.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, Tati, because like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, if y'all need to keep doing this, y'all could do this, do your thing. You know what I mean?
Yo, Lou, don't come in here making demands. Niggas been in the gym. You ain't
Nah,
the
I'm
only
not
one
making
that's
no
well
And it's the
demands.
informed,
wrong,
nigga.
and it's the wrong
He
spot.
not
It's
wrong.
Nah,
the
he
He
feeling
not
like
it's
he
the
feeling
wrong.
wrong
like he
He
just
not
did
space.
some.
wrong because
Not
let
mean
me tell
wild
Man, we
y'all
an
steps in the
hour
something
gym.
deep,
Now
though.
he
bro.
think
Y'all
he
niggas
wild
been
strong.
He
chatting,
not
gang.
wrong because we
Hey,
been
Castro,
having
could I ask you a
Chatting,
question, bro?
Hey,
bro.
new dad, scheduling shit at 6 and shit like that. DNA, you should have pulled your ass up yesterday and said what you had to
Yep.
say. And now I'm getting in trouble with the
Listen.
big dog.
Oh my
Y'all not finna
God,
do
that's
that. We finna
nasty.
Wow,
go.
That's
man.
We finna do
nasty.
our verses
Niggas
and we
showed a
finna
couple
go.
muscles off and they got you scared.
Y'all scared to come back outside anyway. You,
Terrified.
Cortez,
Oh,
all of
well,
Facts.
y'all,
Cortez is
Juice,
Terrified.
outside.
Juice
Wait,
Listen.
got
wait,
that
Facts.
Cortez
jump
is
shot.
outside.
I
Tati,
gotta
It's
guess
get
what
over
on
I'm gonna
with.
keep
Cortez.
doing though in the
Man,
meantime?
Cortez got on
being
some
too
track
much.
shoes so bad to get for me, boy.
We finna go, big
Yeah, I'm about to
dog,
go
and
make
do we
history. So
gone.
I'll see y'all later, man.
History.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Lou, pull up to Tati space, which is where that was scheduled, and y'all have a good versus.
Wasn't allowed to slow down. Fuck rap, every day was strapped for the showdown. I was out in NoCal, back when I ain't NoCal. Your favorite battle rapper ain't never seen a whole pound. I see dead people. I see dead people. Yeah. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches I see in the dead back. People. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. I see dead people. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches in the back. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Where we at? I see dead people. I see dead people. One time for the hustlers. Started off with a half ounce, I had to double up. Now I'm sipping Henny straight up out my double cup. A culture full of clowns and I'm going for the juggler. They in the comment section like Henny losing it. Spent so many summers mixing noodles, chips, and tuna fish.